First of all, congratulations. I am obsessed. Obsessed with the show. I was in Screenerville last night, making my way through, just laughing and reflecting, and it's all of the things. So, congratulations.
My exes are dying. What the 3 of your ex-boyfriends died. Sure, a few of my exes are dead. That's 6. I think I have to warn them.
I do too. I also think that. I was hoping you'd say that. Roll on some deodorant and we'll head out.
Is this a prank?
Your life is in danger.
What? What?
Jesus.
I have a lot of questions.
I wish I had more answers. I just don't.
Let's go to the very beginning. Why this project and why this premise? Because it's too good. Too good.
I mean, how could you not sign on for a story like this? You know,
Right?
You hear like female looking for love, can't find it, finds out every single person she's ever slept with is starting to die. What next? I want to know. I want to just read that script. So that was such a no-brainer.
What about for you?
Oh my God. I mean, very similar, but we talked a lot today about how, you know, I think in this climate in our industry right now, we're very obsessed with remaking things and retelling the same story over and over again, and it's really rare that you read something that is truly unique and fresh and unlike anything you've ever read before. And this was absolutely that. And the second I read it, I was just like, yeah, I want to be a part of telling that story.
I mean, even halfway through episode 1, I was like, I've never seen anything like this. What about this project made you kind of take a trip down memory lane in the sense of thinking about the relationships that have come into our lives and go, and really like the deeper meaning here? Because behind the comedy, behind everything, there's a bigger theme here.
Totally. I mean, I think a really central story that we talked about early on in developing this version of Laid is, you know, this really honest question of how do you know when you know? And like, how do you know when something's not right? How do you know when something is right? What is love that feels like the one to stay for? And I think even if you're in a significant relationship, there are inevitably moments where you have questions, and it's a pretty real thing that I know a lot of people who are in the dating world very much experience and very much ask these days.
I thought a lot about the fact that we focus a lot on what we want, like the positives, what we want to look for, and I think it is really important to also think about what we don't want. And I think even when past relationships aren't great, or they don't work out, or maybe they're traumatic, I still think that they inform who you are and the choices that you make going forward, and they teach you a lot. I mean, we talked a lot about past relationships, current relationships while we were on set, and I think that is valuable in and of itself, and maybe you don't want to relive them in this way. I certainly would not want to, but I still think, even if they maybe weren't great, I still think that they hold value.
I'm a firm believer in everybody comes into our lives for a reason.
Yeah,
They
totally.
go out of our lives for a reason.
Yes.
Like, everyone serves their purpose. What do you want fans really to take away from this? Because also too, with your character, it's you know, she's flawed and we are all flawed, and like we can find relatability here.
Yeah, I mean, I love seeing flawed female characters, and I think that it's fun to watch people be messy and make the mistakes that we might do behind closed doors that we're not wanting to talk about. And honestly, it's just fun. Like, I do think our show is meant to be a really good time, a solid comedy, and like just adventure in so many ways. And yeah, I hope people have fun. And then I do think it'll, you know, give space for some of that reflection that I'm excited for all the, I can't wait to hear a love story one day where they're like, you know, I like broke up with my ex, and then I watched Laid, and then I was like, that was the one who got away. And then I called them up, and now we're married. And now we have 1,200 children.
And then you have to officiate the wedding.
Yeah, exactly. And then we will co-officiate the wedding.
DJ.
Yeah.
And also do the musical numbers for the party.
This project too is also just a refreshing view on sex and death too, and just those conversations.
Yeah.
I love it.
It really has something for everybody.
Yes.
There is something for everybody.
Yeah.
I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge that you got to reunite with Kaley today.
I
your
did.
Flight Attendant
Yes.
co-star.
It was great. I mean, we talk all the time. We
Yeah.
don't get to see each other as much as I would like, but it was really fun, and it feels just. I mean, I think with the people that are really your chosen family, it feels like no time has passed. But yeah, I feel insanely lucky in my career and my life to be surrounded by amazing, talented, ferocious women. It's yeah.
And us, you. Yeah.
Yes. And I meant strange too, in the sense of like, oh wait, all this time has passed, but it hasn't, and it feels like yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
We fully
deja
had a
vu.
moment where we were like, wait, is this Flight Attendant season 3? No, we
I
didn't make that. We
wish!
didn't make that. No. Okay.
I wish. And speaking of fierce females too, you are teaming up with Quinta Brunson.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Just like, hearing those words and then seeing what you two both have been able to do in this business and just like what you both represent, especially to women. What has this relationship meant to you?
Yeah, tiny ladies unite.
I
We
love
honestly,
it!
Quinta and I met, I think the first time we met was, we had known of each other's work, and we met at a after party of the Met Gala. Honestly, because we're so small that everybody else was up there, and all of a sudden from across the room, like between elbows, I was like, hi Quinta, I'm Stephanie, you know what I mean? And then we just immediately like sort of attached at the hip and kind of joke that we always find each other at those events. But I love her so much, and she's such a badass, and I'm so excited to be working with her in a true creative capacity.
What can we expect from this project?
Oh, that will be tomfoolery for sure.
Okay.
Tomfoolery.
I
Definitely.
can't wait. What is next for you?
I'm working on a couple of things. I think the thing that I've been most in lately is edits for my book that's going to come out next fall, which has been a bit of an arduous process. I don't love editing my own work.
Okay.
But yeah, we're getting close to the end, so that's sort of been like the next big thing.
What a labor of love there.
Indeed.
Indeed, I know. You say that like, oh my God. And then you're probably thinking of everything that still needs to be done.
As
and
I'm writing,
whatnot.
I'm like, why did I say yes to this? What's happening? This is terrible.
Well, you're in the home stretch.
Yes, all the real writers tell me that that's what writing is like.
Yeah.
It's terrible when it's happening, and afterwards,
It's
it's like birth. Apparently, you forget how horrible it is, and then you want to do it again. I don't know if that will happen.
you're like, this is so rewarding.
Yeah, I loved that.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, probably not.
Can we do this again, season 2?
Ooh, you tell us.
We want
Oh my
it.
gosh, we would love it.
Can we do it?
We would love it. We would love it.
Yeah.
To talk to the powers that be.
I know.
Sure.
I hold no power here, so I'm like, who do I need to talk to?
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Neither do we.
Yeah. In case you were wondering, no.
Well, you have a direct connection to the powers that be.
It's true.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
it's
could look
true.
in this camera all day long and say we want another season, and that doesn't hold any weight. But
I think if the people, I wanted to do an alliteration, but I'm not publishing a novel.
If
So,
we
if the people,
if we please the people,
if we please the people,
if it please the people, we did talked about
write
this.
a
Yeah,
limerick.
we wrote a limerick on set. I don't know if after 17,000 hours of doing press, we'll be able to write another one.
Yeah.
But
if we please the people,
we please the people,
the people shall
profit
from with a PH,
from
future with a PH,
future episodes.
episodes with a P.
there we
Yeah, there
go.
we go. From future episodes.
You guys, thank you so much for your time. I know it has been a day, but congratulations.
Thank
and,
you.